Person is making a video of a room in a haunted house. When he enters that room, he saw something that's scary, which fastened his heartbeat and forced him to leave that place. As the person steps into the dimly lit room, his eyes are drawn to an old wooden cupboard in the corner. To his horror, the cupboard door begins to swing open and closed on its own, creaking loudly with each motion. After a while, the door suddenly slammed shut with a deafening crash. He came near to the cupboard to check it, but there's nothing there. The cupboard is moving on its own. A tractor face down by strange creatures in India. What happened with the farmers when they were working in the middle of the night that made them scared and forced them to leave the tractor and run? The strange creature is scaring the men, and the tractor lurches helplessly in the deep sand, its tires spinning with no traction. As the driver desperately tries to free it, his companions shout from a distance, urging him to hurry. But the situation becomes even more dire when the strange creatures, their twisted faces resembling zombies, begin to shuffle toward them. In the pitch-black forest, one friend shines his flashlight on another, standing far away as they talk. Suddenly, a scary figure lunges from the shadows, attacking him, and a scream echoes through the night, cutting the silence in half. Is that you? Yeah, it is. Prove it. Prove it. Yeah, prove it. What do you mean? Prove it. I don't know. I've been face down in a ditch for 2 hours. I was trying to save your buddy. Okay, I don't think there's much left I have to prove. Okay, if you could come back, that'd be nice. I don't know where this thing is or when it's going. Unseen by him, a strange white figure slowly moves toward him through the shadows, its presence barely noticeable at first. Without warning, the figure lunges, grabbing him with unnatural speed, and both vanish into the night. The Darkness investigation team decided to investigate an abandoned house in the dead of night. Eerie whispers and jolly footsteps echoed through the Asher Walton house, sending chills down their spines. The nursery seemed alive with unseen entities, their presence felt in every corner. We started hearing things as soon as we entered this home. Now, unfortunately, throughout the night, you weren't very active, so we decided to come back and give it another try. We would love to talk to each and every one of you. Where is that one? Right here. What's going on? There's a device going off somewhere. I don't know what one it is. Hell, was that? Wait, that's where the woman with the white dress looks out the window. This is getting weird. If you're in that room, can you touch that again? What was that? Shut up. What happened? Something right in front of me, dude. Right in front of me. I have no idea. Wait, dude, look at this as they entered the room. Their device started setting off, and they heard tapping sounds. While trying to communicate with the ghost, the boy's bell rang twice, signaling someone's presence. Suddenly, a doll fell to the floor on its own. I have this device here in my hand that will give you the ability to use your words, whether it's one word or a whole sentence. So far, whoever is touching our devices, you have lots of energy, lots of power, and we thank you for that. If there's anything we can do for you, please let us know. Did you hear that? That was a full-blown moan or something. We just heard someone moaning out here. Rye, am I tripping, or did that sound like back to... What was it? It sounded like scraping or scratching on something. Wait a second. How loud was it? Very loud, pretty loud. That's what I heard earlier. Who made that noise? Opening or something? I don't know. Go ahead, we hear you trying. You can do it again. We're ready. I love how we're just... In this, while talking, they heard a faint embodied voice creating a terrifying moment. Ryan felt movement in the nursery, which continued with faint scratching. Sounds. What was that? I didn't do that. Shut up. I didn't move. I'm on that camera. I did not move. Where was that river? I have no idea. It is popping off. I think there's a load of kids and something else up here with us. I think there's a load of kids and something else up here with us in white. I got an idea if you don't mind following me. I'm going to knock twice. Feel free to knock back. I'm starting to get anxiety. I didn't quite hear that one. Can you do it again? Harsh knocking was heard in the nursery, indicating someone's presence. The voice recorder captured the words, "Woman in white," followed by an unexplained human-like voice from the nursery. With that? Yep, me too. Did you just hear that? Yeah, what was that? That was the closet. Who was making all those noises earlier? Why'd you stop? Has that happened yet? No, first time. I think that was a dude. This is a confirmation. Okay, I have a plan. What was that? 2 double knock. There's that scratching that we heard all along the walls, like several times. The voice is... It's been crazy. Did you hear that? Okay, this camera has audio, right? Did you hear that? I did hear that. That was... Creaking, there's movement. Heavy footsteps echoed, creating a horrifying scene. The unexplained voice continued coming from the closet, as if all the entities lived in the nursery. Did you hear that? Whispering. Corner. You sure the noise was in the hallway? I don't know. Where was that noise? Dude, what was that? Where was that noise? Dude, what was that? None of you guys made a noise? No. Upon hearing the voice recorder playback, they heard an unexplained voice saying, "Help me, help me!" As they sat together, a loud, harsh knocking sound scared them, making them question if they could stay any longer. What was behind the door when it's an empty house? What happened that gave a scary vibe and made it a haunted house? The camera lingered on the old wooden door, its frosted glass faintly glowing in the gloom. Suddenly a shadowy figure passed behind it just for a split second. Was it a child, lost and desperate for help, or something far darker? A ghost trapped between worlds, yearning for release. The camera focused on a strange child standing eerily still, holding a paper with the words, "Help me," scrawled across it. As the camera lingered on her, something dark shifted behind her. A